Hello, and welcome to today's webinar about Kelley Direct's online MBA and MS programs focused specifically on our MS programs. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our portfolio of MS degrees and how you might want to think about how that could work in conjunction with one of our MBA options. I'm Sarah Wanger, the Director of Admission for Kelley Direct Online MBA and MS programs, and I'm going to walk you through just a little bit of information about our MS degrees today. So let's look at our overall portfolio. What are the MS options that we're currently offering? So we have a number of programs that are going through curricular redesign and are not taking applications at this time, but we have 3 programs specifically that are: our MS in Business Analytics, our MS in Finance, and our MS in Strategic Management. So on the screen, you can see all sorts of information about each of these MS degree areas. They are all very unique in how the curriculum is structured around each of these areas. And the courses primarily are shared within our MBA program. So you might be questioning whether or not you want to do a standalone MS degree in Business Analytics, Finance, or Strategic Management, or whether or not you'd like to pair that with an MBA. So let's look at what your options are if you wanted to do a pairing with an MBA. So our MBA program is 54 credits in total and takes 2 to 4 years to complete. And that 54 credit MBA actually has major options. And you can see the major options down below in the concentrations area. So we have 7 different options for you to concentrate in or major in within the MBA itself. So let's say you're interested in business analytics, but you also want to make sure that you have a little bit of business fundamental knowledge from all of the areas of business. Well, an MBA with a concentration in business analytics might be the best fit for you. Alternatively, we also have MBA with MS dual degree options. So some of our applicants are looking to get all of the qualities within the Kelley Direct Online MBA program and want to pair that and add on just 12 more credits to get an MS dual degree. So we offer MS dual degree options in the same concentration areas that you see listed below. So that's 66 total credits. That's the 54 credit MBA and 12 additional credits to add on your MS dual degree. The nice thing is you don't have to make the decision right away if you enter into the MBA on what area you'd like to either major in or dual degree in. If you start the MBA, you have a year until you need to make the decision on if you'd like to do a major or add on that dual degree. Okay? Now, you may not be thinking about an MBA today, and that's totally fine. You just might want a standalone MS degree, and we'll look at some more details about what our MS degrees are made up of. So the MS curriculum is 30 credits in total. The timeline for most people who go through our program is around 2 years, because a lot of times you might be promoted while you're in the program or take time off to make a job change or for family responsibilities. So you have about 15 months at the fastest, or up to 3 years to finish the full MS degree of 30 credits. Most of our students take between 3 and 6 credits per quarter. We do have 4 quarters per calendar year. So again, you have plenty of time to either speed up or slow down while you're in the program. And the wonderful thing about this program is you do have the flexibility to do just that. So you can take 3 credits, 6 credits, some people even take 9 credits per quarter and really push themselves to get through more quickly. A really nice thing about our MS degree program is that it's similar to our online MBA in that we always incorporate live class sessions. So you'll have 1 weekly live class, so in a virtual setting, of course, 1 weekly live class per week. Typically that's via Zoom. And that would be per course. So if you decide to speed up and maybe you're taking 2 courses at a time or even 3 courses at a time, well, that would add to how many live sessions you have per week. Those live sessions are only about an hour and a half in length. They go pretty quickly, and the start times vary anywhere between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern. But the live classes are something that our students have talked about are some of their favorite part of doing our MS degrees. You get to have a face-to-face time with your faculty member, you get to have face-to-face time with your fellow students, and those live class sessions are a combination of things. You might be working on group projects, you might be listening to a faculty lecture, a live lecture where you can stop them and ask questions, or you might be going into small group breakouts. So you have lots of opportunities during those live class sessions to engage with your faculty member and your peers. So moving on to the next slide, let's talk a little bit about the other benefits of our MS degree programs outside the classroom. And one of the critical pieces here that we hear over and over again from our students is the networking that's available in our program, and of course, career outcomes. We have the #1 ranked graduate career services office for any of the business schools. So when you're looking for professional development, where you're looking to get ahead in your career, working with the resources out of our graduate career services office is really critical. And you're going to have access to all of the resources available on the Grad Career Services website. So things like social networking tips, resources on updating your resume, you're going to have video tutorials to watch, you'll have all sorts of resources you'll have access to out of our top-ranked Grad Career Services office. And in addition to that, we also have job board access and professional development courses. So courses that you would take with faculty who work in our Graduate Career Services office. So in addition to the Grad Career Services options, let's look a little bit more at that networking component. So you'll have networking opportunities in your live class sessions, so we just talked about that, but also extracurricularly, we have a Student Leadership Association, so what we call SLA. SLA is entirely student-led, and the students in SLA are always planning various opportunities like webinars, they bring in guest speakers, they have networking nights. I know our Women in Business just had kind of a Women in Wine Wednesday networking night. So students in our MBA and our MS programs get together within our Student Leadership Association to do a lot of different activities. Right now, entirely virtually, but usually under typical circumstances, we also offer some in-person events for that as well. And the biggest thing about being part of the Kelley School of Business is we have 120,000 plus living Kelley alumni. So it's the largest business school network of any business school in the world. You have an amazing network of alums all over the globe that you can connect with. So let's talk a little bit about tuition and financial aid. So what does this look like? Well, again, your time investment is going to be across 15 months to 3 years. So how you're spreading out the tuition costs and how you might spread out your financial aid would be just dependent on how quickly or how slowly you go through the program. But each of our courses is $13.80 per credit hour. And a lot of our courses are 3 credit hours each. So you're looking at a total investment of about $41,400 for the program. Now, we often get asked if scholarships are available, and yes, we do have merit-based scholarships available. You don't need to do a separate application for our merit-based scholarships, as those will be awarded at the time that you're admitted into the program. And as we work through, if you have questions about tuition and financial aid, as many of our students do, we do have someone that you would work with. Our Associate Director of Enrollment Management, Eric Spoonmore, can work with you on options around financial aid, because we get questions a lot about financial aid, how that process works, and what you need to do next. And usually once you get that offer of admission, you would work with Eric Spoonmore directly on both questions about any merit-based scholarships that you might have received, or if you're looking into taking out financial aid to help you out through the program. So we have someone specifically that you can work with and support you through that process. Okay, so moving on, let's talk a little bit then on the return on investment. So we've talked about what that investment might look like, at least as far as financially, but let's talk about your return on investment. So we have the #2 ranked online MS programs in the world. And really the Career Services Office, that #1 ranking, is what's going to help you out in making sure that you're getting to where you want to go for your career. Now, in our most recent alumni survey, we were told that 91% of students earned promotions within 6 months of graduating or while they were in the program. And of that, it was a 78% salary increase. So this can make a big difference for you and for your career. So let's talk a little bit about next steps. So what is next for you as you're preparing for that kind of, wow, this is a really big jump. Am I really ready to move into this MS degree? What can you do to make sure that you're the most prepared for that? So first and foremost, we really want you to establish your support network. So make sure that you've talked with whoever's going to be supporting you through the program. So that might be anyone who's helping you out with childcare options. We have many of our students have family responsibilities, elder care, all sorts of different components that are within your family life that you really want to make sure you've established that support network. You also want to anticipate that you'll have those live class sessions that you want to schedule in to make sure that you have that hour and a half a week free in the evenings for those live class session times, because they're really so valuable and such a value add to the program. So you want to make sure that you're available for those. And that could mean just letting your boss know, working with your current employer to let them know that you're going to go through an MS degree program and you're just going to need some flexibility and understanding that you might have some responsibilities in the evenings. And then again, looking at those ways to finance your education. So that might be through federal financial aid, that might be through employer reimbursement. So talk with your HR office or your benefits department around what your options are. So next steps for admissions then, you'll want to get your official documents together. So get your official transcripts, put together your professional resume, your personal statement. That's a quick essay around your professional and educational goals so that we can make sure that your goals for the program and our program are aligning. And then gather contact information for 3 professional references. So we do require contact information for those 3 references, and they'll be given an email link so that they can provide an emailed reference for you. And then also take the GMAT or GRE. That is a requirement for our program. So there's test preparation options that you'll want to look into, both the in-person GMAT and GRE as well as the virtual options are accepted. And then we do offer test waivers. And you'll see when you fill out the program application how you can request a waiver through the program app. So moving on, let's just look at the important dates before we wrap up. So our application deadline for our MS degree programs is August 1st of each year. Now I know that we talked a little bit earlier about if you're looking into an MBA. We have 2 MBA specific starts, and that even if you're looking at a dual degree option, you'd be looking at the MBA application timelines. So just if you are interested in that MBA option, you're going to want to check back on our website and make sure that you have the 2 MBA application deadlines that we have per year in the back of your mind. But if you're looking at just doing that standalone MS degree, then you have until August 1st of each year to apply. And the classes for fall of 2021 are going to start on August 23rd. So that pretty much covers all of the details on our MS degrees. But if you have questions, please feel free to contact us anytime at kdirect@iu.edu. You see that down below on your screen. And we'll be happy to answer any of the questions that you have about the Kelley Direct Online MBA or MS degrees or the dual degree options. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see your application come through soon.